Coach Campbell called you kind of the unsung hero of the defense this year. What's it mean to you to hear that?
Man, he did. I don't know. I mean, I guess defensively we're, playing pretty good, but we still got a long way to go. So I just do what I can, you know what I mean? I don't see myself much as a hero, but yeah.
What's allowed you to make the transition as smoothly as you have?
Probably just being here earlier in the year, and then being with the guys, you know what I'm saying? And then just going out there every day, will to prepare, you know what I'm saying? So take practice really important. I think that kind of helps out when the game comes around.
Defensive tackle is the least glamorous position on the field. What makes you fit so well in that role, though?
Man, I mean, I don't know. Our whole defensive line is doing really good right now. I mean, we just come out with a chip on our shoulders, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I don't think no one expected much from us. So just trying to come out and compete every play. But, yeah.
One reason Coach called you unsung is because you don't, have a lot of stats to your credit, but you're doing your job really well. When you don't have stats to point at, what do you look at and take pride in?
Yeah, I mean, so that's one thing, as far as like growing up, I've never really been used to that, so I've always kind of going to high school JUCO, but now being here, I've been really humbled, you know what I'm saying? Not getting what I kind of used to, but I think it's great. For me, it's kind of like my mentality's changed as far as like just going out there, playing for myself and just playing to get my numbers up. I just, 3 and outs is all in my head. As long as we get them 3 and out, and as long as I did my job and everybody did their 111th, then I'm fine, you know what I'm saying? Numbers will come, but I'm not really worried about that.
When did you arrive on campus? You said getting here when you did kind of allowed you to transition well.
It was January 6th.
Okay.
Yeah. So I came here right mid-year.
Yeah.
Got to come out and transfer early, so yeah.
How daunting is that Oklahoma line?
Man, I mean, they're really good, of course, but as far as like a defensive line, we're taking it every week we going. It's all about us. We don't really try to look at them and try to get intimidated. I mean, we got to respect, what I'm saying? Those are veteran guys that do good at what they do, but we're just going to come in and try to play the best of our abilities every play.
How much do you see maybe sometimes your work show up in other guys? When you take up a couple of blockers and you see that show up on film with someone else making the play because you did that?
Man, I mean, that goes to, doing the 111th. Coach Haycox talks about that a lot. So, I don't know, it just makes me feel good that, if I took up 2 and then that leaves a hole for Joe to come in, make the play, or Sel or Willie, then, I'm fine with that. I love that. It's just doing our job. Everybody has their own job.
How much have you seen Camilo come along?
You know what I'm saying? For someone who just came in, you know what I mean, like he did, I think he's still learning the game. He's doing great as far as like blending in defensive line, and I think he'll get more reps as far as like, just practicing, getting more reps in practice, and then coming out on the game.
What have you seen from Matt Leo?
Leo, I mean, everybody's good. That's not my job to see who goes in the game. But I know as far as like the chain game goes, we got guys who can play. You know what I'm saying? So it's more of just building the trust with the coaches and just practicing hard every day.
You mentioned that people didn't expect much out of you guys going into the season. Did that put a chip on your guys' shoulder?
I mean, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Just coming in and then being part of the line, we had, I think, only 3 guys, 2 seniors right now, and then Quan was the only one really getting reps last season as a true freshman. So just kind of, learning from them and taking that all together, like, we can do anything we want, you know what I'm saying, with Coach Rashid, so, yeah.
Coach Campbell said at the beginning of the season he wanted to rotate a lot of the defensive linemen. How has that kind of worked for you guys, keeping you fresh?
It's been working good. I mean, every week we're kind of rotating more and more with our different fronts, and so, like I said, it's just about trusting the guys who haven't seen the field as much. It's just coaches trusting them more, but for sure we got guys that are capable to come in and play, work the rotation.